Welcome back to our Pathfinder Kingmaker series. And we have just finished Middle of Nowhere, so now we need to go back to Captain Martin. But I think I'm gonna make a trip and grab these claimable resources up here in Patax. So let's go do that real quick. Shouldn't take too long.
I feel tired.
You feel tired. Hearty meal. Begin resting. Well, we just healed and got our spells back. Let me double check. 17 days. Marble. Ooh. Economy +5. Claim it. The next one is over here. It's probably best to go this way. Over the plains. Oh, let me hook this up.
Adventures can wait.
Sleeping
A
can
rest
wait.
is in order.
Valuable building and crafting materials. Community +3. Claim it. It's like, might as well do this while I'm out here. Have everything else claimed up here in Glenabon. It looks like it. Randomly spotted peaceful travelers. It's probably the undead salesman.
I'll go ahead.
Got anything new? Great sword, battle axe, scimitar. Speed keen composite longbow. 32k. It's okay. Let's go down this way. I'm good. I wonder if you attack him and kill him, do you get those items that are listed in his shop or what? Alright. Where am I going next? Gotta go to there. Foul. Loyalty +4. Yeah, let's go to Patax first. Enter. Well, good, I get to pick the port. Oh, it's just me. That's a change. Guess since I own this town now. Captain Martin. Oh. Let's take a look at this book that we got. Blackmore's Grimoire. 1 round per level duration. This spell summons a Movonic Deva. It appears where you designate and acts according to its initiative check results. It attacks your opponents to the best of its ability. An extremely thick tome consisting of hundreds of pages. There's an embossed golden cherub on its cover. The pages are inscribed with archaic writings and images of various bizarre creatures and landscapes drawn in a classical style. The text is confusing and full of logical twists. You feel your head swimming and quickly become lost if you try to read more than a page at a time. It would take a very long time to read the whole thing. It only has 1 charge? Oh, game is paused. I was like, did it crash? Your Highness, have you had a chance to consider my request? I have the grimoire. Usually grumpy, the face of the first mate lights up with a smile. Thank the gods. Now give that book to the captain and we can leave this rat hole. There won't even have to be a mutiny. By the merfolk's gods, you've saved me and my entire crew. We'll talk later. I'm counting on you, fair winds. Ah, it's you again. What's the purpose of your visit? Would you like to see the world as a crew member aboard our humble vessel? Can I be of any use to you? I have the grimoire. Take it. Finally, I simply don't know how to thank you. Please accept this weapon as a token of my gratitude. Of my 12 blades, this one is by far the best and my most cherished. Now it's time for us to meet new adventures. First mate, all hands on deck. Got a rapier. Ma'am, you saved the prestigious. Now we can finally embark. Weller looks at the happy Martin and whispers, and I beg you, please forget about my ridiculous request regarding our captain. That was the voice of despair. I'm just sad it didn't work out. And there they go. What does it say? It doesn't say anything. All right. While I'm here, I'm gonna check out the academy.
The path is clear.
See if I can talk to the new headmaster. Citizen. It doesn't look like it. All right, let's get that last claim spot. Who are these? Just citizens? Citizen. Dre Yarnis. Hello, Your Highness. May the gods smile on you. How first things in the city? Not much has changed for the temple? Whoever may rule Patax, the city has but one divine patron, and everyone seeks her grace. How's Baron Drevlev feeling? Who? Oh, that poor fellow who thought he was dead? Luckily, his insanity was easily cured. The Baron quickly recovered, and his strength was so well restored that he even charmed one of the temple priests. They got married and left together. For Daggermark, I believe. Alright, goodbye. May your journey be safe. So he was just like under an insanity spell or something. Okay, there's this, and there's this. Valuable building and crafting materials. But when I hovered over it, it said sulfur. Sulfur deposit. Then what was this? Steel workshop.
I feel tired.
Get to the bald hilltop. A new priest of Abadar. Yep, we've seen that before. Hunting the wild hunt. The kingdom's villages are being decimated by the wild hunt. Frightened citizens speak in hushed voices about bands of Fae hiding in the greenish fog, announcing their arrival with the sounds of a bugle. It's almost impossible to fight these hunters who never miss and leave no tracks, unless one somehow comes to an understanding with the commanders of the hunt and their monarch. Well, one day to resolve. With a 40 DC. Let's do Bald Hilltop first. One day to resolve. Oh, okay. Continue. Get to the Bald Hilltop, issue an urgent decree, and protect the kingdom. Our villages were decimated by the wild hunt. They attack like a maelstrom, then retreat before our troops have time to react. We need to figure out how we can handle such an evasive adversary. It's open season on the wild hunt. A new attack has begun. We need to get to Bald Hilltop right away and defeat whatever enemies we find there. And so it shall be done. Military +3. Claim it. Ancient mound. What's going on in the kingdom now? Octavia's back. Disaster. It took too long to assemble mages powerful enough to resist the Winter Witch. The frost devastated all the plant life in the area. There's no hope for good harvest this year. In fact, it would be best to prepare for a famine. Disaster. She rolled a 7. She needed to roll an 18 or better. Where'd this freaking unrest come from all of a sudden? Event resolution revolution. Ugh. Let's teleport to Tranquil Glade. Let me go to the throne room real quick. I'm gonna just rest. So to make sure everybody is, in tip-top shape. Okay, nothing there. Okay, let me F5 it. It's 11-hour rest. Jeez. I'm gonna handle the bald hilltop, and then I'm gonna come back and assign somebody to that wild hunt. This leave Nova. Let's go. Enter the wild hunt. Okay. Let me F5 it. Game quick save it. All right. Let's get busy.
Our time has come.
I tire of waiting.
1 minute. I want this up. Do that.
We should move.
1 round per level, 1 minute per level. Get that.
Ready for anything.
1 minute per level. You buff yourself.
I will not falter.
You
This
do that.
is my path.
You do that.
I shall not fail.
You do that. Okay.
I'll make my
I
own legend.
need Archon's aura. Aura of greater courage. I need
Let us not hesitate.
protection from fire.
We should prepare.
Might as well give everybody mass feather step as well, just in case. These are Fae. They may do like an entanglement spell.
We should move.
Bless Eltana's weapon.
Our duty calls.
You do that.
I know what to do.
You do that. You haste everybody.
I will see this through.
You 1 round per level. You do that. Pause it. F5 it. Now that we are super buffed. No.
Their life ends here.
Jeez, man. Wild Hunt Archer, Wild Hunt Scout. Just go kill those fools. Avril, come up here. and take the alpha strike. I mean, cure the alpha strike that Alana received.
I require healing. My skills exceed yours. Strike as one.
Just do that.
Mistake.
What? They all just aimed at Alana. All right. Do a fire snake. Oh, come on. Let's get a maximized fireball right here. How did she get back up? Who got her back up? That was weird. She was standing before the battle was over, right? And now look at her. She's at full health. She doesn't have death's door. Alana initiative check. Crystal. A Wild Hunt Scout can, as a swift action, manifest a green crystal. A Wild Hunt Scout can fire a beam of green energy. It's a ranged touch attack. Blinds. So... I have no idea. Lord Jaeger, Sundar. I have no idea how Alana got back up. She got back up mid-battle. Because she made another initiative check. Huh. I'm going to have to pay attention to that when I rewatch it. I have no idea. There better be more than 3 bags of friggin' loot here to get. 2-bladed sword, twin crystals, composite. All these guys came through and I can't loot any of them except for just those 3? That sucks.
Tread lightly.
All right. Get to the Bald Hilltop. Check. All right. Now... Magar and Jubilost. Lindsay could do it. First of the 12th month. I think I should assign Lindsay. She has 0 chance to succeed. And these are all opportunities. Octavia. Valor and Octavia. Amiri. Dang it. Could have had Lindsay do that. So I guess I'll have Octavia do this one. Have Valerie do this one. And have Amiri do this one. Okay, I'm gonna go to the throne room and see if anything is gonna transpire. If not, I'll rank up the warden to get rid of this stupid worry debuff that came out of nowhere. Okay. Get to shine. All right, we rank up the warden. Let's back up the stable. The kingdom managed to persevere and enjoys peace once again. +4 to relations. That's what I figured. If you beat the problem first at Bald Hill, then you run this one, it just automatically completes successfully. Disaster. The general got her hands on the magical weapon. However, its demonstration frightened the soldiers. Several combat mages damaged the weapon and ran off. Triumph. Our agents robbed an alchemic library in Absalom. They took cure for the choking death and many other curious potions and concoctions. Something for local mages to think about. Well, I gave you a bunch of bonuses. Success. The counselor talked some sense into the landowner, persuading her to place the interests of her people above her own and incite no strife. Success. Magar's training is complete. The Fog. That was an old movie that scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. A sinister fog has entered our lands from neighboring Ustalov. The crunch of bones and the hiss of horrid beasts fills the impenetrable veil. The people are afraid to leave their homes. Are there enough brave men and women to take up arms and torches and venture forth into the fog? Amiri and Akundayo. I got this. Await a report. We'll have to wait for news. We have time to repair. Urgent decree. So I am officially at await a report. Okay. Valerie's back in 2, Octavia in 13, Jod in 12. Let me close it out and start it back up to like, oh, reset the... Erlene, greetings, your highness. Black Raven staff. Thank you. I'll be expecting future creations. She doesn't create anything. She's a smuggler. Dragon. Greetings, your highness. It's a raider. Thanks for the gift. All right, I'll begin working on my grandfather's armor. I've been looking forward to this. Nazriel. Blazing Omen. You respect our deal? That's commendable. Let's see what we got. I think she's given me this before, hasn't she? +3 fire resistance chainmail. Grants its wearer the ability to cast Fireball. Serrator. It's a +2 battle axe. This wounding battle axe deals 1 point of bleed damage when it hits a creature. Multiple bleeding effects stack. Bleed will continue until the target receives magic healing or leaves combat. A critical hit does not multiply the bleed damage. Let's see, +3 monk weapon. This +3 quarterstaff grants its wielder the ability to cast Waves of Fatigue spell 3 times per day. And Ray of Enfeeblement. +3 staff. Some longbows, this twin crystals. Twin bladed sword, +5 keen. Not bad. Ooh. Deals force damage instead of physical. That's similar to Eltana's short sword. Deals divine damage instead of physical. And this rapier I got from the captain. +5 vicious. It creates a flash of disruptive energy that resonates between the opponent. This energy deals 2. Ooh, nice. Rapier. Black salt. Guess I can give that to Octavia. Yep. She's a rogue, though, isn't she? Can she dual wield? She can. But she doesn't have any of the feats for it. Basically all this is just stuff. Looking at the prices. I'll keep the unique stuff, though. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's check what's going on. The fog. Who am I going to rank up next? I think I'm going to rank up Jubilost again. The fog. That means Lindsay can give this a try. How many days? 13? 5% chance. Magar. Get a Miri on it. Jeez. DC 40, that's insane. Ooh, Octavia's back. 75 days for Vorticai. 120 for Briar. She's the only one that can do them. That sucks. Alright, Jubilos, I need your score to be higher, please. What do you mean? What is this crap, man? I have someone on it. Disaster. She rolled a 2. The debate ended in an inglorious defeat. The philosopher's sly nature and sharp tongue bested our advisor. Neighboring countries whisper that these lands are ruled by an incompetent and narrow-minded queen. She had a plus 19 bonus. And she rolls a 2. At least it didn't lower my unrest. That was just stupid. You got the fog just barely shows up, and I put someone on it, and now they get punished. And this comes back again. Visitor waits in the castle. It's time to discuss the bald hilltop. These guys are back in 6. Jod is back in 5. Okay, counselor and curator. Your Highness, the wild hunt has been defeated. Your quick and effective actions left the attackers no hope. Your grateful subjects would like to present you with this humble gift. 43,500 gold coins. Another attack awaits, though I doubt it will come soon. I have a feeling that Nerissa won't hold back this time. It will be the most terrible blow yet. I only hope we can survive it. I agree with the storyteller. I visited the Bald Hilltop, and the portal to the First World is almost stable. It appears that by the time of the next attack, it will be steady enough to become a permanent bridge between Galarian and the First World. The way I see it, we've had enough of being afraid of her. If Nerissa wants to attack us herself, then let her come, but she won't, will she? She's going to hide from us, tucked away in the First World until the bitter end. I suggest we deal with her army here, and then move immediately to counterattack, before she musters the strength for another invasion. Are you sure this attack will be the last? When you deal with the Fae, you can't be sure of anything. My guess, however, is based more in fact than speculation. Never before has there been a portal to the First World that is so stable. We've also cornered Nerissa like never before. I'm bet she's absolutely beside herself. Can we use the portal on the Bald Hilltop to get to the First World? I suppose so. The portal used to snap shut after every attack, but by now it should be a reliable passage to the First World. It probably leads directly to Nerissa's lair, wherever that may be. Tristian's face is determined. I agree with your plan. You will enter the portal I helped create and end the war I helped begin. Do you think Nerissa will appear personally to command the attack? I bet she won't. It isn't her style. She likes just watching from a distance while she plans her next insidious trick. But I think she's just plain afraid of us. In any case, first we will have to repel the attack. The storyteller nods gravely. This will be a difficult battle. We shouldn't underestimate the enemy, especially one as cunning as Nerissa. Get ready for anything. An Ancient Curse Part 7. I have another 264 days. This looks like... I still got to do the Tenebrous Depths. I guess I could also explore... what's it's called over there? 1,000 Voices? I am almost... How much is that? About 27k away from level 17. Let's get rid of these exclamation marks. Can't do that. When does it expire? The 1st of the 12th month? Oh, we got time. Octavia will be back by then. Yeah, I gotta rank up somebody. The Regent. Valerie. It's time. Come on. That is so unfair. The kingdom has gained a substantial reputation and is now well known across Golarion. Some might view the rising kingdom in the Stolen Lands as a potential ally with great potential. Relations +1. My God. The advisor assembled a group of brave souls and sent them out into the fog, but none returned. The shroud is becoming ever thicker, and unspeakable monsters are striking at settlements in the region, killing scores at a time. The Queen's envoys convinced the followers of Milani to put their trust in the ruler of the Stolen Lands. The priests and the clerics waited in a secure shelter for the threat to pass, and then went on their way. The kingdom has been blessed by Milani herself. The Queen's subjects are rallying together as a free nation under a strong ruler. Cool. Divine Triumph. Not bad, Magar, not bad. One priestess accepted the offer of the support. After successfully assuming her new post, she called upon the faithful to rally behind the Queen, the beacon of order and civilization in the realm. Success! Together with the Magister's servants, the Druids were able to rid the slums of rats and clean out all the dirt and rubbish. Success! Tristian's curse. Although there's no evidence that Nerissa actually cursed Tristian, it seems that the nymph has some special power over creatures that have lost something vital to them. This could be a clue to the nature of Nerissa's own curse. This research has increased our understanding of arcane and divine magic. We have acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. Yeah. I had to cycle through so that it would reset. But it didn't reset. Could have Octavia try it again. A fog is still a problem that's going to keep screwing me over. Because now I got a -1. And Mary failed. She didn't even show me her roll. I think it just auto-failed me. Which kind of sucks. Which means I have to have her do it again. She has a 20. And then all these bonuses up here. Regent demands your presence. The price of a soul. A dangerous devil has appeared in these lands. He makes deals with mortals, buying their souls and turning them into dangerous wretches. Without principles or honor, this otherworldly traitor must be tracked down. It's time to put an end to his misdeeds. Revolution. This one again. Valerie. She failed it last time. Rovagut's followers have carried out an act of terror in the city. A tavern was engulfed in flames, burning to ash, along with dozens of citizens. The minions of the beast god seek to shatter society and cause discord, and they've chosen our lands from which to embark on their quest to destroy the world. The local people are terrified, preferring to stay at home for fear of another attack. It is time to put an end to this nightmare. Heroes remains again. Alright, let's see what Valerie wants. Alana, we're fighting crime in our lands, and the bandits are running scared. In fact, many of them are ready to come clean and return to civilian life. They insist that it was starvation that led them down the slippery slope, but now that the kingdom is prospering, they want to return and do honest work. Their families are flooding us with petitions for pardon. I consider it inappropriate. You can't pardon highwaymen and murderers and let them live in peace among their victims. Every single one of them must answer for their crimes. They must be held accountable for their crimes. They will be shown no mercy. That is reasonable. I'm glad we see the situation the same way. Support the Regent's endeavors. Baroness granted the advisor. Yep. Honor and duty. The glory of the noble queen has attracted recruiters from Mendev, a land famous for its war against the demons from the World Wound. Many a young man and woman from our kingdom decided to join these defenders of Golarion, but this has sown discontent among the people. Many grumble at the influence these strangers have over the minds of our young. A nobler advisor would assist the Mendevian agents, while an advisor indifferent to the ideals of chivalry would be inclined to throw them out. Ooh, the regent can rank up again. I haven't ranked up Jod in a long time. The minister is not on here. Okay. Price of a soul. It's a problem. You have to handle this. Try not to screw up. Revolution. You have to handle this. See, problem. Opportunity. Okay. Jod and Akundayo. Rovagug's followers. I'll give you one as well. Price of a soul. Jod, do your best. Heroes remains. Kundayo, do your best. Training grounds in Glenabon. I'm trying to unlock the other upgrades. Oh wait, I got one for that one. Breezy Meadow, National Treasure or Horse Breeding Center. Horse Breeding Center, effect plus 20% to overland movement speed within the kingdom. National Treasure. All museums provide +2 culture. Horse breeding it is. Magar? Start project. Thank you, Valerie. The crowd stopped in its tracks when they came face to face with the guards. The commoners offered no resistance as the guards pulled the instigators from their ranks and threw them behind bars. Thankfully, loss of life was avoided. The revolt has ended and the rebellion's leaders are already naming those who are truly behind the unrest. Thank you, Valerie. Chairman of the Outlaw Council. The position of chairman is just opened up in the Outlaw Council. A 1-year term. Before the political infighting begins, one of the advisors should persuade the rest of the council that the Queen is the best candidate for the position. Becoming an influential policy shaper of the River Kingdoms would be very beneficial for foreign relations, opening political doors on the level of Avicen's major countries. I gotta put someone on it right away. Jubilos has 0 chance to do this. But I have to do it anyways. Honor and duty. Valerie. 100% chance. Let's rank up Magar one more time. The fog. Kidding me. At least you succeeded. And it just... All it does is just say success. Okay, job failed. The priests who were dispatched to hunt the devil failed to anticipate his evil plans. The hunt led to nothing, and there are more and more dangerous and soulless wretches in the region. Well, it was just divine. The criminal's lair was discovered and immediately turned into a bloody battlefield. Several loyal warriors lost their lives, but not one fanatic escaped, all preferring death to prison. Their followers should stay away from these lands, fearing an equally swift fate. The warden personally led the search. The missing hero was found on the fringes of a giant swamp, dead and stripped of his gear. These again? They keep giving me the same ones over and over. Choking death, choking death, choking death. The treasurer wants to see your attention. All right. Your Highness, a couple of dagger-marked swindlers were arrested at the city market. They were paying with coins from their own country. There were significantly less gold in the coins than there was supposed to be. The coins turned out to be cut by nearly a quarter. It makes me wonder why we haven't already produced our own coins. One with your face on it, for instance. It's the only way we can be assured that the money of our subjects is intact. It will also send a message to our neighbors that we're someone to reckon with. It will be some expense to set this up, but it will pay off eventually. Start producing the coins. It will be done. This day marks a new milestone in the history of the kingdom. Minting coin and support the treasurer's endeavors. You can rank him up again. Varask? Your Highness. Extinguisher, thank you. Keep at it, Varask. And I gotta... one of my things. Under Kingdom Quests, let me see. It completed. War of the River Kings, yep. Companion quests. How to build a kingdom, it was. Add new lands to the kingdom. I didn't read it because I was looking at something else. Reach rank 8 of any kingdom stats. Regenstein can now compete with other real kingdoms. Of course, our queen knows best which steps to take first, but if you ask me, we should give assignments to our leaders and see to it that the kingdom earns the best reputation in all the river kingdoms. So I completed that one, how to build a kingdom. Nice. All right, let's clear off this exclamation point, and then I will end the video. Got to rank up, support the treasurer, and an economy. Minting coin provides +1 BP per day for each 1,000 BP in the treasury, up to 5. 45 days to resolve. Get on it, Magar. Regions. I got the horse one done, right? Yep, horse breeding center. Kingdom defense. I don't want to do that one. Training. You are not my magister. Economy. Rank up. Events. The Hungry Vassal. Tristian, you can do that. Choking Death again. Jod, you can do that. Even though we've done it several times before. Oops, I guess I could have ranked up Jod, but I guess I'll have to rank up somebody else. But we'll do that next time. Alright, I will see you next episode. Next episode, I think it's either going to be to explore Thousand Voices or go back to the Tenebrous Depths. I'll have to decide which one. So, look forward to that episode. Thanks for watching.